about to drive from Triquivijate, coming out of the roundabout, and we're going to go down to Caleta de Fuste. So as you come out of Triquivijate, I took a left at the roundabout there, which actually is the third exit. And we follow the road now down to Caleta de Fuste. One thing you learn with the roads of Fuerteventura, or at least these parts that I've been around, they're very quiet, even on the busiest of days. It's nothing like in the UK. So this is like one of the main drags that's running down off the main road, I guess you could say. There's another main drag that comes down from the airport towards Antigua. Antigua's behind us, which I'll do another drive that way. So far, leaving the village of Triquivijate from the villa where I'm staying within the speed limits, obviously. I'm doing 88 to 90. It's taken us just over 5 minutes so far. Very peaceful road. Obviously you can see in the camera the amount of traffic that's on the roads. I've got one coach behind me. Other than that, it's not a lot there. Goes the coach. I'm doing 90. And he's going slightly faster than myself. Of course they know the roads. I don't. As you can see to the left of the coach there's the ocean. It's a little bit cloudy. But obviously you got down there Caleta de Fuste, which as we get down to the end of this road, we do a right, and then Caleta de Fuste is on the you veer right to go to Caleta de Fuste, or you'll veer left to go to the airport. Excuse me. I'm not sure if these sort of videos are any good to use. It's a nice little drive for me anyway. I'm going down this way. It might be for someone. As soon as I know the name of this road, I'll let you know what it is. but it's a very straightforward way to come from the airport or Caleta de Fuste if you want to head towards Antigua, or for me, myself, Triquivijate. We slipped a little bit there. Yeah, so on the way back, as I approach that roundabout, I take a right, which would be the third exit. If you wanted to go to Antigua, you would take the second exit, which is straight across, and it's probably another 5-minute drive when you're in Antigua. So as you see now, we're starting to approach down to where the ocean is. You can start seeing the ocean. There's a motorbike overtaking us. I'm only doing 80 in a 90. One thing you learn though is that it's very relaxing drive here. Once you get used to the roads, I guess. But what I mean is traffic-wise, a really easy drive. If you're comfortable driving a left hooker or left-hand drive car, and being on the other side of the road, it's an easy drive. You haven't got to deal with tons of traffic. Of course, if you go into Caleta or Puerto del Rosario, then there's going to be more cars on the road. So the minute it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the temperature is lovely out there. If you've never been to Fuerteventura before, it's actually a windy island. I think Fuerteventura means windy, or windy island. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, and so far, so it's took us 9 minutes, just over 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes, as we're going to be approaching the roundabout. And then we got two options. I can either take a left. If I go left, the airport's down there, to the left, or I can take a right and we go to Caleta de Fuste. I'm going to take a right, which is the first exit, and we're going to go Caleta de Fuste. If you wanted to go to the airport, you take the third exit, which would be the left. I'm doing this is if you wanted to stay somewhere like Triquivijate, if you're it's too far away from the beaches, well, you've got Puerto del Rosario, which isn't very far at all. This is the long way to Puerto del Rosario. There's a quicker way which I'd go out through the other end of Triquivijate, and obviously Caleta de Fuste, which is a big touristy, man-made touristy area. It's just down here a little bit, so you're probably looking. It's just 10 minutes. By the time you parked up, probably 15 minutes from your villa to the beach or to the tourist area. So you could stop somewhere like Triquivijate, which is very quiet, a bit more space, a non-touristy area, and then you could drive somewhere like Caleta de Fuste, which is in front of us now on the left, and you're in a touristy area, which I think typically a lot of Brits go here, but obviously other nationalities. And within 15 minutes you're at a beach. There's a lovely beach there. I think it's a man-made beach. We'll have a little walk down there so you can see that as well. It's a lovely little beach. There's some bars and restaurants to the side of the man-made beach. I think it's one huge hotel company. I think there's various hotels there, but it's one company. And the restaurants that look a little bit more, I don't want to say upmarket, it may be upmarket, than the ones to the left of the man-made beach. Left of the man-made beach is just your normal touristy. I don't know, I mean, that's how it looks to me. It looks to me that they're a little bit more expensive, the restaurants. the restaurants by the man-made beach are a little bit more expensive. We shall see. We have a little drive down. I'm going to drive down here now. As we drive, so we're in Caleta de Fuste. This is like the main drag going down into there. You've got villas and bars, loads of little bars and bits and bobs. I'm going to drive down, I'm going to park up. Even here, this is so quiet. I guess if you went to somewhere like Tenerife, Playa Americas or Los Cristianos, I don't really know anymore because I haven't been since 1990 to Tenerife. Or anywhere like that, you know, it's going to be, this would be rammed if that was a road there. Obviously it's not, so being Fuerteventura, it's completely different. As you say, there's bars and shops either side. You can see it's still quiet, still very quiet. I don't know how quiet it was before that all the lockdown crap that we had, but it's definitely quiet nowadays. Yeah, I say, look, it's 13 minutes and I'm down there. I've actually drove further than you'd have to drive, to be honest. I'm just driving. I'm going to find somewhere to park along here somewhere. And then we go from there. So look, literally 14 minutes we're in Caleta de Fuste.